And I want to go now to the Russian investigative journalist Andrei Soldatov. He is the author of The Compatriots, the Russian exiles who fought against the Kremlin. And Andrei, you've got some new reporting here. As Fred's talking about the Wagner Group and them and still playing that central and kind of tip of the spear role near Bakhmut, you're reporting it's not just Wagner that's recruiting prisoners to aid in the Russian war effort, that this now goes much deeper, that the official Russian state is doing this as well. What did you discover?
Yes, it looks like the Russian military factories are suffering from acute shortages in workforce. Even Uralvagonzavod, which is the largest tank factory in the country, reported the lack of employees. So now they're going to use Russian convicts, and Russian convicts are already fighting on the battlefield in Ukraine. So now they're going to help to manufacture all these tanks and weaponry.
So the formal state, Russian state, recruiting convicts to build the tanks. And now to this point of your reporting, I want to play something that Putin said recently that speaks to what you're saying about the terrible state of the Russian defense industry right now. Here he is.
Given that the defense industry is now overburdened, and given that you work in 3 shifts, and there is a high demand for military industrial products, we are now considering the possibility of granting deferment also to those who must be called up for compulsory military service.
So sounds like from what he's saying, they've offered anybody, you're going to come help us build the tanks and fix the defense supply problem, we'll defer your military service. But what you're reporting is that's not enough. They're still not able to get people to do it?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, they started promising protection from mobilization and the service in the army already in October. They also promised pensions, some good benefits, employment for the whole families in some cases. All of that failed. They failed to find enough people to work on these factories. So now they think that only prison population of the country might help. And of course, it's a sign of desperation. Just think how reliable all these tanks and all this weaponry could be if they would be manufactured by completely unskilled workforce straight out of the prison.
Straight out of the prison, and that they're emptying the prisons to do this and to fight on the front lines is absolutely stunning. Andrei, thank you so much for sharing your latest reporting.